Fans, welcome back to another great hour of Mountain State Wrestling. This week, we got a big TV title match as Karl takes on the Juicer.
Well, you can call that a great contest. I call it, well, call it whatever you want to call it. I don't care to call it.
And speaking of great contests, we got the NWA North American Tag Team Champions defending their titles again against Diablo Jr. and Tenney, the Mountain State Tag Team Champions.
That's right. Team Mega taking on our Tag Team Champions. And I've got to say, while I'd like to see the belts come home, I hope that Diablo Jr. and Tenney get planted 6 feet under by the end of this contest.
Fans, now let's go to Larry Light and learn how you can bring Mountain State Wrestling to your area.
This is Commissioner Larry Light. If you'd like to see the great TV stars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling come to your town, give us a call at area code 304-673-2054 or check us out on the web at mountainstatewrestling.com.
Fans, this is Jonathan Styles of Mountain State Wrestling here with one of the up-and-comers who has momentum like a freight train, the Bulldozer.
That's right. Let me tell you something right now. It's been, what, 3 months since I debuted here at NWA Mountain State?
Right on that March Madness DVD, available on Mountain State Wrestling.
How about we not plug the March Madness DVD? Let's just do this. I'm here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to destroy all my opponents and to become the NWA Mountain State Heavyweight Champion. Now, if you want to plug in DVD styles, why don't we plug the Best of Bulldozer DVD that's coming out this summer? Now, do you have any other questions to ask me other than to plug a stupid DVD?
Is the Patriot the man that stops the momentum tonight?
The Patriot? The Patriot? Let me tell you something about the Patriot. And I hope you're listening, Patriot, very loud and very clearly. I'm only giving you one warning. Step in the ring with me tonight. If you got the balls to show up, be ready for the biggest butt whooping you're going to ever get. Hold this microphone up to me. You see, one thing I'm sick and tired of is all these stupid Americans walking around saying this is God's country. And the last thing I need is to have some guy coming down the ring wearing a flag for a jacket to say he's going to ruin my reign of destruction. I don't know if you've been watching Jonathan Styles, but no one has been able to beat me. My shoulders have never been pinned. And I'm telling you this tonight, Patriot, you get the crowd chanting USA, USA all you want, but that's not going to be able to save you from what's going to happen. The warning is this: step in the ring, I will destroy you. Because Bulldozer crushes all. Now get out of my face.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, from the Wrecking Yard in Detroit, Michigan, weighing 420 pounds, Bulldozer. And his opponent from Freedom Falls, Kentucky, weighing 230 pounds, the Patriot! Mike Mayhem, your referee. Stephen Hensley, I am so glad to see you at least have enough respect for the American flag to be disgusted by what Bulldozer did out there before the start of this match.
Well, certainly, I'm an outlaw, but I live in a country that lets the outlaws say what he wants to say on the air each and every week. And I'm thankful for where I'm from.
Absolutely, as well am I. The Patriot's going to have his work cut out for him. The self-proclaimed biggest man in wrestling, the Bulldozer, has been on quite a roll since joining the roster of Mountain State Wrestling.
Absolutely. This man is absolutely devastating in the ring. You remember what he did to Diablo Jr. a couple weeks ago at the Cora Arena.
Absolutely. And I remember Dwayne Tenney having to interfere just to save his tag team championship.
Jabbing blows in the face of the Bulldozer, playing a little rope-a-dope with him, and the Bulldozer is wound up in the corner now.
And I tell you what, while we stood there on a great match to watch, it looks like Diablo Jr. and Dwayne Tenney got the
How did he pull that off? To no avail, though. Bulldozer, just a massive clothesline.
Absolutely. But what I was going to say, Steve, before I got cut off there, was Dwayne Tenney and Diablo Jr. have gotten their way. They got a shot at the North American tag titles in this week's main event.
That's an absolute travesty. I would never normally say this, because like it or not, I like seeing the wrestlers come out here and compete each and every week. But I hope that Tenney and Diablo Jr. are injured in that ring and we don't see them again after tonight.
Unbelievable. Well, I got to ask then, was it you who tried to call INS on Diablo Jr.? That anonymous tip?
Well, I'm not saying it's me. I'm not saying it wasn't me. I'd hate to shorten the list of suspects because the man that's responsible is a man whose hand deserves to be shaken by the president of not only this federation, but these United States.
Unbelievable. Diablo Jr., a great accomplished wrestler. Fans, you don't want to go anywhere and miss that main event.
Diablo Jr. is an accomplished chupacabra.
No, he is not a chupacabra.
The man's eaten more goats than he's won matches.
Unbelievable. Let's get back to this action, fans. Bulldozer now in control here.
Bulldozer is firmly in control.
Those big headbutts just put Patriot right in the corner.
The head of the Bulldozer, with that much momentum behind it, has to feel like a jackhammer to the Patriot. But the Bulldozer misses a clubbing blow in the corner. Jake finds his own arm over the rope. The Patriot, a series of chops, no effect! No effect! And the Bulldozer fires him right back into the corner. Nice chops of his own, left hand chops of his own, and a snapmare takeover. And the Patriot is reeling in pain now.
Oh, and now the Bulldozer just keeping the big man down on the mat. All 230 pounds of him.
Coming off the ropes, gaining even more momentum. And a gigantic boot to the head with those size 14 boots of his.
Unbelievable.
Bulldozer
Now
with a firm headlock on the Patriot.
Yes, and he's definitely slowed down the pace of this match here, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
Patriot firing back with a series of elbows to the gut of the Bulldozer. Coming off the ropes, ducks the clothesline by the big man. Down off the ropes, going for a crossbody. Caught by the Bulldozer, forces him to a vertical base. Picks him back up, forcing him off. And power slam! A power slam just muzzled him up. And the 3 count. Take a fork in him. He's done, Jonathan Stahl.
Your winner, the Bulldozer!
The Bulldozer disrespecting the Patriot just like he disrespected this country at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, unbelievable. Bulldozer claiming he wants to hit the microphone.
My broadcast partner had better be careful approaching that ring.
Get this piece of junk out of my ring!
What audacity.
Just release the line! Just like the United States of America! They're a piece of garbage! Just like every single one of you ugly, pathetic excuse for Americans!
The Patriot shutting the mouth of the anti-American comments of the Bulldozer. Ship him back to Mexico with Diablo Jr., I say.
Is there anybody who can stop Bulldozer? This man has just spit in the face of any...
Well, this man has absolutely spit in the face of any veteran of any war, of any serviceman out there, of anyone in this country that cares about what that flag means.
And I tell you what, that's why I am completely flabbergasted and I am renouncing his citizenship. Is there anybody who can take him out? Fans, only time will tell. Now, let's go to the Maestro and learn how you can get your own copy of March Madness 2.
Wrestling fans, ooh la la! The maestro of wrestling, the Stro, is here to tell you good people about the greatest DVD coming out of all time. NWA Mountain State Wrestling proudly presents March Madness #2. With all the great matches going on the line, street fights, last man standing, tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my! It's all going down. Check us out. March Madness 2. Available at MountainStateWrestling.com and MSW Shop Zone, baby. Check it out. www.MountainStateWrestling.com. Ooh la la.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. First, at a combined weight of 450 pounds, the team of Spyder, Crawley, and Johnny Blast, the Urban Death Squad. And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion King Richard, from Princeton, West Virginia, at a combined weight of 485 pounds, the legit hit Bryan Karl, Dynamite Derik Billings, 2/3 of Gift Garage. Mark Hudgens, your referee. Tell you something, Steve. What I know about wrestling.
Hold that thought, Jonathan. I think there's a strong breeze going in the air right now. I'd rather listen to than what you have to say.
Unbelievable, sir. Let me tell you something. My knowledge exceeds yours. What you don't know could fill this little facility that we're in Mount Hope, West Virginia. And we do want to thank Mount Hope for hosting us here this week.
Jonathan, the only thing you have knowledge of is how to spin a yarn pretending you're a wrestling announcer, when right now you know you're in the presence of a wrestling announcing god, just like we are in the presence.
Whoa, Jock's here? What's Jock?
Oh, he was here a second ago. He was congratulating me on carrying you for the last hour and a half tonight.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just like the unbelievability that Derik Billings would actually break clean, ladies and gentlemen.
Dynamite Derik Billings, Johnny Blast, collar and elbow tie-up. Johnny Blast cinching in an armbar on Dynamite Derik, rotating and pulling him into the corner. Tag to Spyder Crowley. Crowley in. Fist to the shoulder, fist to the forearm, fist his arm lock in again. Rotating once more. Stabbing him down to the canvas. Dynamite Derik is feeling some real pain right now. In the words of my broadcast colleague, not yours, we're not going to see you next week, Jacques Moliere, that doesn't tickle.
Oh, that's very true. And I got to tell you, if there's anything you're going to see out of this match, it's great technical wrestling. Both teams have a combined, well, with the Urban Death Squad, you can go up into the 50s for the number of tag team titles they held. And the Gift Garage the same way.
Very accomplished feats in this contest. And you see Johnny Blast and Spyder putting the boots to the back of Dynamite Derik Billings. They're going for a cover, but the legit hit, buying his brother some time. You see the quick kick out there, not even a quick kick out there by Dynamite Derik before he's up off the mat.
Yeah. And now Spyder Crowley just putting the boots to Derik Billings. Mark Hudgens trying to tell him to lighten it up here, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't see that happening. Spyder Crowley known to be the aggressor of the Urban Death Squad team.
Spyder Crowley sings Dynamite Derik from the turnbuckle. Flying body splash mid. Falls to the mat. Dynamite Derik pulling his front body away from the ropes. Pinfall kick. And a kick out too. Johnny Blast from the ring. Kick to the back after the fact. They had insult to injury there. Knocking the pinfall. But Dynamite Derik side headlock pulls him in the corner. And the legit hit Bryan Karl comes in. Forearms on Fury. And the complexion of the match was changed that quick. Snapmare takeover. And a kick to the back.
Well, I know you call the legit hit to Bryan Karl the future of wrestling.
DYFHO! You gotta love moves like that.
That lariat is devastating, and Johnny Blast now getting the
Take
head.
your freaking head off.
But here's the thing, Johnny Blast got in the head of Bryan Karl.
Johnny Blast may have got the head of Bryan Karl, but Bryan Karl got him by Derik firmly in his head. They pull him over there, double pin maneuvers galore. The ref can't do anything to stop it.
But I tell you what, those underhanded tactics by the Gift Garage is what's giving them the advantage here, sir.
Dynamite Derik holds onto that leg, drops the elbow, and a nice grapevine on the leg there, working away at the knee of Spyder Crowley. Now take away a lot of the quickness that Spyder Crowley's known for.
That is true. Spyder Crowley known to be able to leap tall buildings and top ropes in a single bound.
Very much like he's holding a spider web.
Absolutely. And Spyder Crowley just field taken apart, and here comes legit hit by Karl.
Nice knee drop by Bryan Karl on the leg of Spyder Crowley.
And what I was going to say earlier, you talk about how Bryan Karl's the future of wrestling. Fans, you don't want to go anywhere if you really do want to see the future of wrestling, because up next is Karl defending that TV title against the Juicer.
Jonathan Styles, there are so many ways I can respond to what you just said, but what we're really seeing is court jester against short jester. I can make jokes about this all night, but it's truly just a travesty that we're seeing both of those men go after the TV title. So after this week, I'm going to put a list of names that deserve television title shots together. I'm going to have the fans sign the petition to get those men shots at that belt.
You gotta be kidding me, because there's no way.
And Bryan Karl, you see, just deposited Spyder Crowley on the outside. King Richard, I know this seems underhanded to you, but what he's really trying to do is give Spyder Crowley a wake-up call that he needs to get back in this game, or he's going to lose control altogether.
Wake-up call, this ain't Starbucks, he took clear advantage of him.
He took clear advantage, he was shaking off the cobwebs.
Oh, that's horrible.
He's a spider,
Oh, that's
shaking off the
horrible.
cobwebs. Nice roll through there, holding onto the leg.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match, 10 minutes remaining.
See the way Spyder Crowley's holding onto his leg there. They've worked away at the knee there, at the patella of Spyder Crowley. And right there, they may have done some serious damage to his hamstring as well.
They definitely are taking apart that knee and lower leg area, maybe even some damage to the quad muscle. But Spyder Crowley getting up, elbows to the bread basket, coming off the ropes. And wait a minute, wow, what a DDT by Spyder Crowley.
Certainly is, but one thing that I need to point out that occurred when Spyder Crowley made his way back to a vertical base, before he started delivering those elbows, he was still holding that leg. The damage has been set in place, and you see Spyder Crowley, despite that spectacular move, is unable to get back to his feet.
And Spyder trying to get over to Johnny Blast, so desperately needing to make that tag, get Johnny Blast in there, and King Richard getting in Johnny Blast face, and nobody home. Oh, poor Spyder Crowley.
Johnny Blast distracted by King Richard, and you see Spyder Crowley paying the price for it. And Bryan Karl grabbing a hold of that wounded wing of Spyder Crowley, just pulling him back into the corner, measuring him, coming off the ropes. Nice somersault heel kick to the head. Nice roll.
And now Johnny Blast getting a forearm in and a cheap shot into Bryan Karl.
Bryan Karl taking Spyder Crowley back up, forcing him back up to his feet. And at this point in this contest, it takes a lot of Spyder Crowley, even when you just bring him back up to a vertical position, because he has all of his weight coming down that leg.
Oh, and now a legit hit pays the price as Spyder Crowley rolls out of the way.
And that's unfortunate for Bryan Karl, but it's very fortunate for Spyder Crowley, holding onto those ring ropes, literally rattling away towards his partner.
And people are getting behind Spyder, wants to see him make that tag to Johnny Blast so desperately. And then the tag goes, but here comes Johnny Blast! Bam! Bam! Blast like a house on fire in there!
Literally blasting away right now with those fists of fire. Dynamite in the corner. Bryan Karl eating some turnbuckle sandwiches, and they're just smashing away a legit dynamite right now. And you see them looking at each other. They're sending the brothers together, and they smash heads like two coconuts by monkeys in the jungle.
And the UDS definitely taking clear advantage. Mark Hutchins tells Spyder Crowley to get out, but Johnny Blast taking a project going to Bryan Karl with a low blow. Shame on you, Bryan Karl.
Bryan Karl with a legitimate pull when the ref doesn't see it. Dynamite Derik with a legitimate assist by the ref while the ref didn't see it.
The winners of the match, the team of Derik Billings and Bryan Karl, 2/3 of Gift Garage.
And before I was interrupted by our overzealous ring announcer, the Gift Garage with a very, very legitimate victory.
What?
Good job, boys. Good job.
Folks, there's no legitimacy about that at all. That's like saying that they deserve to be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles, which is not even true.
Fans, we got a big TV title match coming up right now. Let's get comments from the Juicer and then Karl.
Guess what, Karl? Guess who's coming for you? Brother man, the juice is loose. Guess what? The juice has got Jack in his corner. And guess what? The gloves, or should I say glove, is coming off, brother man, because it's time to poke a little fun at you. You want to goof off with that brother man, buzzed, cut haired joker you got as a friend? Well, guess what? The juice is coming for you. Baby, it's showtime. I'm poking fun at you.
You know, tonight, everybody's telling Big Karl that he's got to defend the television title against the Juicer. I don't even know where the television title came from.
Whoa. Hey, I know where that comes from. It's been explained for many weeks. I just want to know, why are you wearing my vest and where's my hair? Can you please tell me that?
What are you talking about?
What? Do you know who I am?
Not really.
Okay. I've been talking to Duck. Talk to your doctors. It's not the pills. It's not even the shock therapy, the water treatment, or nothing. I found the cure to get the Karl back. You ready?
I don't know what you're... What's going on? What happened to my arms? Did you tattoo me in my sleep again?
Karl? You want a juice box?
Sweet!
Hey.
Where did this come from?
Don't
This
worry
is
about it.
Bryan's.
You just got the juicer.
No, this is Bryan's.
No, you won it.
Oh, I did?
You got juicer.
Juicer? I like Juicer. He's a happy.
You're defending the title against the juicer. You better get mean.
When did I get the title?
You better get angry.
Okay.
Just don't go stupid on me no more.
Okay.
This match is scheduled for one fall and is for the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Championship. First, the challenger from the Fun House of Mirrors, weighing 225 pounds, the Juicer! And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by J.C. Dykes Jr. and Ducky, from the Asylum, weighing bigger than a bread box and heavier than a cinder block, he is the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, Karl! Mike Mayhem, your referee. Fans, this is going to be one of the best matches in Mountain State Wrestling history. Match of the year for 2010, possibly.
Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Match of the year. These aren't main event players. It's not like we're watching Dynamite Derik Billings versus Bryan Karl. And I'll tell you what, you want me to be impartial? I don't put anybody over week in, week out. I just call it like I see it. I don't care about either of these men. So if you want to straight play-by-play, if you want to try to match me hold for hold, knowledge for knowledge, shot and style.
Oh, then you don't want anything out. Juicer! Juicer and Karl getting ready to tangle it up. Looks like they're going to have a blast out here, ladies and gentlemen.
The court jesters circling each other like two dogs chasing their tails.
Unbelievable. I'm going to tell you what. There are so many awards that Karl is once is becoming a superstar here in Mountain State Wrestling that I believe it's only a matter of time before he gets a shot at that big title. Former junior heavyweight champion, former tag team champion, and currently our television champion, Irish Whip, takes off the ropes and big bomb by the Juicer. Wait a minute! It's showtime!
Well, it's like to call play-by-play, but these men don't know a rip off from a confetti can, and the Juicer, spraying the ref in the face there, he'll be lucky if he doesn't get disqualified.
What? It's silly string and Karl's loving it, baby!
What a travesty that this match is even taking place.
What?
Match of the year candidate?
Match of the year candidate, right here! Match of the year candidate!
We're 4 minutes into the match. I haven't seen a wrestling hold yet.
1 minute in the match, and J.C. Dykes Jr. now getting some.
If there's a God in heaven, we'll see lightning come down through the rafters and strike both of these men dead.
And Karl, now being left alone, J.C. Dykes Jr. has had enough of it. And now Juicer being forced to take off his jacket by Mike Mayhem. Mike Mayhem checking for other booby traps. And now...
Well, the chicanery is over at this point, in the words of my grandmother. And the Juicer may actually have to participate in a wrestling match.
I tell you
Karl may have to participate in reality. We might actually see a title defense if this contest can start. Can it start now?
It has started. It's been going for about 1 minute and 51 seconds. Karl elbow tie up. Karl in the corner, and Juicer trying to be the aggressor here, but a clean break by the challenger.
It's fantastic. He uses a foreign object. He kills 4 minutes of our airtime, and he offers a clean break. But a side headlock by Karl.
Everybody loves the silly string.
The Juicer trying to force him back into the corner. Nobody loves the Juicer.
I love the Juicer.
Karl the Juicer rolling around the ring into the other turnbuckle corner now. And a clean break. And where's my wrestling holds, Jonathan Styles?
You know what? I just see the clean breaks, but we haven't really seen that much yet. Juicer now. Another collar and elbow tie up here. Juicer going to work on the arm. And now just taking it apart. Karl going to a side headlock here.
Side hammerlock. Side headlock position.
Then leg scissors applied. As Karl attempts to cut off the oxygen.
Juicer kicked out of it. Karl back up to his feet. Juicer back up to his feet.
Juicer having a blast out there, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell. Getting to fight one of the future stars of this business, Karl.
And Karl, armbar there. Twisting, Juicer, shot to the gut.
And Juicer now with the side headlock applied again. Coming off the ropes, shoving off, and shoulder tackle by the Juicer, going for the pin. 1, 2, Juicer champion, no.
You see the Juicer pulling Karl back up by his hair. Juicer picking him up.
Nice big
grab by the Juicer. Juicer rebounding off the ropes. Big by the Juicer.
And there's the pin. This could be it. Juicer just staying on top of Karl, not giving him a moment to breathe out there, ladies and gentlemen. And a bear hug applied in the corner.
Little effectiveness here, though. You apply a submission hold while the man's already in the corner. You want to pull him out first. That way, when he crawls back over there, you've already done some damage and you have a 5 count. Starting from a 5 count is a weak position for the Juicer, which shows just how little he has upstairs.
Now Karl getting taken apart again. And you notice Juicer intelligently working on the same arm.
That's right. Lots of arm bars this match. It seems to be the one thought they can keep in their head at this moment after the silly.
And now, pin, wait, Mike Graham out of position. 1, 2. That could have been it, Mike. Come on.
Could have been, would have been, should have been. If the ref doesn't see it, it doesn't count.
And now the Juicer with another side of the lock. Karl again in the corner.
The ref issuing his 5 count. Up to 4. Juicer wisely pulling Karl away, pulls him back to the middle of the ring. But Karl reversal into a hammerlock, just torquing on that arm there.
And Juicer on the ropes to break the hammerlock. And now sweeping the legs. Juicer going for the pin.
Kick out by Karl. Juicer back up to his feet first.
5 minutes.
Slowly.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
Karl back up to his feet now. Juicer measuring him. Comes in, collar and elbow tie up. Karl forces him in the corner.
And now Karl going to probably apply the clean break here. No, wait a minute.
Clean break. There's a snapmare takeover if ever I saw one. Goes for a pinfall, Grapevine's leg. Still a kick out by the Juicer.
And now Juicer trying to figure out where he's at, ladies and gentlemen, so that he may go home with that new television championship. Headbutt by Karl. And a midsection. And another headbutt by Karl. Just knocks Dolores and thrice for good measure. Dwayne small package, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, no! And now Juicer going for another body slam, taking a punch Karl.
And he puts him in position, he drops the big knee to the top of the head of Karl. That might force another personality out.
What? Another pin. 6 minutes has elapsed in the match. 4 minutes remaining.
Now Karl, stuck in a front face lock. The Juicer, hooking those arms.
Looks like he's going to go for some sort of modified suplex here, or at least to my advantage. But he puts Karl back in the corner.
Looks like an underarm arm lock there. Forces him in the corner there with that butterfly hook. Forcing pressure on the upper body, the neck, the back.
Mike May, I'm telling him to break it up and get him out of the corner here.
Circling each other. Juicer with a waist lock from behind. Karl wisely moving towards the ropes, grabs hold of the top rope. Juicer not wanting to break the waist lock, squeezing him for all he's worth. But Karl now reversal into a waist lock of his own, Jonathan Styles.
And now Juicer in the ropes trying to get free. Wait a minute, looks like Karl. Karl going for a pin. That could be it.
Karl almost pinned himself there.
7 minutes has elapsed in the match. 3 minutes remaining. I have seen that before where the champion does not put up his arm and inadvertently gets the pin on himself.
Combination armbar and front face lock here by the Juicer.
And I tell you what, Juicer's got to do something real quick because he's only got 3 minutes left in this match. If he's going to put Karl down.
Heavy blow to the back. Right now, the Juicer's wishing they didn't waste so much time at the beginning of this match joking around.
Well, I'll tell you what, Juicer can go home at any time with this TV title, folks. But he keeps putting Karl into the rope.
Well, that's not true, Jonathan Styles. He can't go home at any time with this title because the clock's ticking away.
And I tell you what, it looks like he's going to work on the leg now. Into a submission, and he's going to stretch him. Boston Crab. Is Karl going to submit?
Sitting down firmly, applying pressure to the back of Karl, Sir Carlton, Carleone,
Big
Karl
Karl.
Almighty, Big Karl. Couldn't Karl less?
8 minutes has elapsed in the match. 2 minutes remaining.
Karl pushing up out of that Boston Crab position, though. The Juicer finding himself staring up at the lights now. Karl trying to get back up, get the advantage, goes for a pinfall.
Push
Juicer
on the
already
ropes.
has his foot on the ropes.
Karl complaining about the pin, but Juicer getting his big legs on the ropes there.
Karl, you're not the only one complaining. I'm complaining that you two are really belt that should actually mean something.
Let me ask you a question. If you really would you ever get the rush out here for the whole hour of wrestling?
You know, that would be a wrestling dream.
Now, Juicer going for a pin.
1, 2. Kick out by Karl. The Juicer pulling on the hair of Karl, bringing him back to a vertical base. Karl
Now.
staring at the Juicer. Juicer measuring him, delivering a big forearm blow to the head. Karl getting ready to box with phantoms here. He may as well look for the tricks rabbit.
9 minutes has elapsed in the match. 1 minute remaining. Wait a minute, is Juicer behind that bear hug again, trying to get Karl to go to sleep. But Karl into the ropes.
Knee to the gut there. Follows up with a stomp.
Boy, is
Reduces
this
him to the pile driver that stomps away at the head.
30 seconds remaining.
Sends him off the ropes. Karl rebounding. Big drop kick by the
This
Juicer.
could be it.
Pulls him back up again. But Karl sends him off the ropes. Juicer bounding off the ropes. Karl kicks the gut. Grabs a hold of the arm.
Karl,
Locks both of those arms into position.
15 seconds
Nice
remaining.
sit down slam. 2 and a 3 count.
The winner of the match, and still NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, Karl!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally know what happens when the Juicer faces Karl. I spent 12 minutes of the match wishing Dynamite Bear Billings was out here.
Well, let me tell you something, fans. You probably saw one of the best matches for 2010 in my books. I'm telling Larry Light, I'm telling Leonard Sims, this needs to be on the ballot for match of the year.
And fans, I'm telling you right now, if you're listening to Jonathan Styles on commentary, you have your proof that the king of West Virginia, the outlaw rock star, Stephen Hensley, should stand alone. Eat your heart out, son.
Now, let's go to the Maestro and learn how you can get your own copy of March Madness 2.
Wrestling fans, ooh la la! The Maestro of Wrestling, the Stro, is here to tell you good people about the greatest DVD coming out of all time. NWA Mountain State Wrestling proudly presents March Madness number 2. With all the great matches going on the line, street fights, last man standing, tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my! It's all going down. Check us out. March Madness 2. Available at MountainStateWrestling.com and MSW Shop Zone, baby. Check it out. www.MountainStateWrestling.com. Ooh la la.
Today, Mountain State Wrestling fans, you're going to witness one of the best tag team matches ever. The North American champions are here. Team Mega, the Mountain State Wrestling Tag Champs are here. And we're going to prove today when we take those titles why me and Tenney are the best.
I don't know why they keep putting them in there with the Bunkhouse Boys or whoever else other tag teams they can bring in. The champs are right here. This is who they should be going against. Bunkhouse Boys, take the back seat. When we start driving, hold on. Team Mega, just another one on the notch, baby.
We're back and ready for our big main event. It's Team Mega versus the Benedict Arnolds of Mountain State Wrestling, Diablo Jr. and Tenney. Fans, you don't want to miss this one.
Now let's hear some comments from Team Mega.
Last week, Team Mega told you that we'd pin the Bunkhouse Boys 1, 2, 3. And that's exactly what we did. Because we're the North American Tag Team Champions. And now this week they're going to throw someone else at us. Diablo Jr., Tenney.
I saw YouTube videos.
I don't need YouTube videos.
No?
Because tonight, we got you live and in color. You're Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Well, guess what? We're the best tag team on the continent. And tonight, one more time, we're going to show you why. Because we're Team Mega, and we're not lucky.
We're just that good.
You don't see the tag team titles around the waist of the Bunkhouse Boys, do you? Because these two men robbed them of their opportunity. They had no place out here last week. They could have waited for their shot, but they had to steal it away from a team that actually deserved those titles.
They are the legitimate contenders for the North American Tag Team title.
You may call them legitimate contenders, but one thing we need to keep in mind is Diablo Jr. is an illegitimate citizen.
He's applied for his citizenship. Hey, this is the guy who...
Show me your green card.
Now here for this music of the NWA North American Tag Team Champions, Team Mega.
Well, boys, I didn't have your back since last week, but this week, I'm telling you, go in there and take these men apart and eat them. Punish them for stealing from the Bunkhouse Boys. Take them apart. Last week, these men came out here against the team I would have been proud to call the NWA North American Tag Team Champions. But if you think for 1 second I'm going to support Tenney and Diablo Jr., the traitors to their own kind, you've got another thing coming. They're going up against a team that's
be quiet, let me do the introductions.
And a team that's going to take them apart.
This match is scheduled for one fall with TV time remaining. And it is for the NWA North American Tag Team Championships. First, the challengers from Charleston, West Virginia at 210 pounds, Tenney! One half of the MSW Tag Team Champions. And his tag team partner from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 165 pounds. He is the other half of the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions and the Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Mecca of Mountain State Wrestling, Diablo Jr.
And if you want to see what real winners look like, look around you, because I'm looking at the gift garage.
Their opponents from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the team of Ashton Amherst and James Ross. They are the NWA North American Tag Team Champions, Team Mega. Bryan, change your referee.
Well, ladies,
what happened to my chair?
I believe it was taken away from you by two men that deserve a spot to sit. Jonathan Styles, you can stand.
Unbelievable. You should be honored, Jonathan Styles. I should be honored that I'm going to have Bryan Cloud Cooties on my seat. Way to go.
Jonathan Styles, you should feel honored that I allow you to say more than 3 words on this broadcast.
I tell you what, if there's anybody who has a chance to beat the North American Tag Team Champions, it's our own champions. the team of Tenney and Diablo Jr. And I tell you what, fans, we got some exciting stuff out here. We got former four-time tag team champions, the Bunkhouse Boys, and the current #1 contenders, 2/3 of Gift Garage, Bryan, Karl,
There's a man
and
that
Derik,
should have the
Billings.
North American tag title.
You need to sit down.
Have a seat, Jonathan.
Unbelievable.
It's in. By Dwayne, Tenney, Ross, and an arm drag. Ross retreating to the outside. And Tenney and Diablo Jr., right now their heads are fueled with dreams of a North American tag title reign.
And I tell you what, Ashley Amherst just taking sure to make care of James Ross.
Well, Team Mega's certainly taking some time to regroup right now. They don't want to lose those titles to Diablo Jr. and Tenney, and frankly, I don't want to see them lose them to Diablo Jr. and Tenney. I'd love to see the titles on the Mountain State, but I'd hate to see them around the waist of two traitors like Diablo Jr. and
They
Tenney.
are not traitors. They have legitimate claims to the title, and they're going to go home victorious today. Mark my words.
Why don't you ask the men that had a legitimate shot at the titles last week, the Bunkhouse Boys, whether or not Diablo Jr. and Tenney deserve those titles?
I tell you what, Steve, you have got it so screwed up. If you're a champion here, you should be recognized by the NWA. You should be recognized by Bob Probich. You should be recognized to be in line for the North American Tag Team titles.
I don't have to recognize nothing. You see those two men in the corner there? The reason they weren't selected is because last week, in bits like wrestling where they show their true colors, yeah, they might have great moves like that waistlock takedown and that float over into a facelock there, but they don't have any respect for this business like the Bunkhouse Boys did or the Gift Garage does.
That is such a lie, Steve. If there's anybody who's got respect for this business, it's Diablo Jr.
They only have respect for themselves. And a kick out by Ross, who goes to the outside once again to regroup. You see Tenney fired up in the ring there, but all that killer instinct doesn't let him follow up.
And I tell you what, if there's Tenney needs to just get a cooler head for a moment and be Army strong like he can, and get some focus and talk to Diablo Jr. and a strategy to go home victorious.
I do have some truly exciting news for you, however. While I don't like seeing Diablo Jr. or Tenney out here at all ever, I just received a message from my friend at INS. Diablo Jr. is up for review.
Unbelievable. Shame on you for that. Shame on you for that. And now, test of strength being questioned by Tenney, but a tag brings in Ashton Amherst.
That's right, Ashton and Amherst, the stronger of the two men, getting into the ring now. You see Diablo Jr., the Chupacabra in the ring now.
Oh my God, look at that! Mexican head scissors. Wonderful Mexican head scissors by Diablo Jr.
By Diablo Jr. Ashton to the outside. Diablo Jr. is fired up now. He's climbing the ropes, but what he's not doing is climbing to the outside of the ring to capitalize on Styles. Is that an effective strategy?
Well, I tell you what.
Follow up on your big moves?
If anything, Diablo Jr. does need to get a little more aggressive and get out there, but he's smart to not take the chance of getting double teamed by Team Mega.
I see that it took you a little while to answer that question there, Jonathan Styles. It's a little hard when you're not
I'm trying to keep
off a sheet of paper, isn't it?
I'm trying to keep an eye on the Bunkhouse Boys who soaked me last week, and then you got the Gift Garage over there.
Why are you trying to keep an eye on them? The Gift Garage is just out here because they have a vested interest as legitimate contenders to the Mountain State Wrestling Tag Titles. The Bunkhouse Boys have a vested interest as legitimate contenders, rightful contenders of the North American Tag Team titles.
All the Bunkhouse Boys are good for is running their mouths.
The only thing the Bunkhouse Boys are good for is being the mountain men the Mountain State can be proud of. If you have a problem with that, you don't have pride in your state, Jonathan Styles. You can take your sorry butt out of the store, walk to your car, and drive away. I'd love to see it, and these fans would love it.
I have great pride for mine.
Body block by Diablo Jr. A near fall attempt there, but a kick out by Ashton.
And I tell you what, I would love to see nothing more than Diablo Jr. and Dwayne Tenney be our North American Tag Team Champions. And now Tenney, double teaming over, double axe handle, taking apart Ashton Amherst. Pulling on that arm, almost pulling out of the socket there.
You saw on the way down there with that double axe handle smash too, he firmly hit on the lats of the big man. And that is a very tender muscle for a man that's developed this Ashton to have hit. That is a giant muscle group there, and you can feel a lot of pain when you land a blow effectively.
And now the hammerlock being applied by Tenney as he continues to pull on the tricep area and
forearm. Pulling him back down to the canvas over and over and over.
5 minutes has elapsed in the match. 5 minutes.
An attack to Chupacabra. Flies off with the double axe handle smash.
He is not a goat killer.
Jonathan Styles inappropriate. On their skid watching. Kick by Diablo Jr., the Chupacabra in the mountain stick. Ross in to break up the pinfall attempt though. Diablo Jr. picking Ashton back up to a vertical base, tagging into Tenney. Tenney in the ring. Double team. Sends him off the ropes. Double elbow to the chest. Shoots Diablo Jr. up in a body slam on top of.
This could be it. 1, 2, wait a minute. James Ross touching Bryan James. What's that?
James Ross was just telling Bryan James that he had to count the pinfall because someone like Tenney who has no class couldn't possibly pull off a pinfall victory over the North American Tag Team Champions.
Unbelievable. Another big there by Dwayne Tenney.
Leg drop on the arm there, holding on to that wrist lock / arm lock. Just grinding it over his own leg there, applying more and more pressure, keeping his leg over top of the bicep and just jerking upwards there.
And I tell you what, Tenney, a former television champion, and Diablo Jr. getting tagged back in now.
You see Tenney applying pressure there to that wrist of Ashton.
Yes, they are continuing to work on the same arm.
They are working on the arm, but I think the most important story of this match is you've got to think Ashton's probably the most muscular man in this contest. But working over his wrist there, taking away his gripping power would be a good move. After all the work they put in, little to no avail. Ashton picks him up in a big running power slam. Tags in Ross, comes in, boot to the head of Diablo.
Oh, wait a minute, what's James
Shot
Ross
to the
doing?
gut of Tenney. Tenney trying to go in the ring. The ref doing his job here, telling Tenney you can't go over there and do nothing.
But James Ross, clearly the aggressor in this situation, attacking Tenney.
Well, I agree. And that was an intelligent move because you see now Ross is able to have a flagrant disregard for the rules. Drape his foot over top of the neck of Diablo Jr., cut off the air, pull him back to a vertical base, send him off the ropes, and drop kick with authority. Diablo Jr. staring up at the lights, wondering when, in the name of God, he will get back to his home.
Look at that arrogant cover. Team Mega is not going to win with a one-finger pinfall.
They might do it over Diablo Jr.
No, they are not. Definitely not. Big slam by James Ross tagging in Ashton Amherst, and Ashton Amherst back in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Stop on that middle rope and measured elbow on Diablo Jr.
Fantastic forearm drop from the heavens by Ashton. Pinfall, but only gets a 2 count.
Another 2 count. And I tell you what, Diablo Jr. desperately needs to make that tag to Tenney. And Diablo Jr. now punching the midsection, trying to fight, get something going.
They're trying to send Ashton off the ropes. Ashton says, son. Big dog said back up. Ducks the clothesline tip, picks him up, into to Tom and Crop, holds him. Flying leg drop, a flying guillotine leg drop across the throat of Diablo Jr. Drives him down to the canvas. 2 count and a kick out by Diablo Jr. Don't know where he got that kick out from. By Ashton, pulling him back up by his mask. Hopefully that mask won't come flying off. You don't want to see the face of Chupacabra Styles. You don't want to see it. It's like the Medusa. You might not turn into stones, but you will turn into a pile of baked beans.
Oh, that's horrible. And racist to boot. And now another
fried beans.
Oh my God! Somebody please bring Jock back. I don't know what.
Somebody please bring Jock back to replace Jonathan Styles. A shoulder block by Ross in the corner of Diablo Jr. You see Diablo Jr. being lifted up off the ground by the force of those shoulder blocks.
And I tell you what, I don't know who's more cocky, you or James Ross, thinking he was going to get a pin by just putting his foot lightly
I have to say that I'm more cocky because I know I'm that good.
And now James Ross
certainly seems to know that he's good too. An excellent big boot to the head, a Yakuza style kick by James Ross, who tags into Ashton.
And a tag, Ashton Amherst now just going to work on the midsection. And he looks like he's picking Diablo Jr. up on the back suplex. Diablo Jr. really needs to get something going here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be over. Not the arrogance of Team Mega to think that they are going to get.
I don't think that's arrogance, Jonathan Styles. I think that's confidence. You can't blame them for being that confident when they're going against the team. So obviously have to be against, like the traitors, Brutus and Judas.
And a huge double clothesline takes both men down. Who's going to be the first to make the tag? Who's going to get that first man in? And how much momentum is their team going to see, ladies and gentlemen? Diablo Jr. going to the wrong corner. 10 minutes has elapsed in the match. 10 minutes. Dwayne Tenney comes in.
Scoop body slam.
And Tenney,
over the head of Ross.
and I tell you what, are we going to see the knockout punch by Tenney and the North American Tag Team Championships change hands?
And he kicks Ross out. Goes into the corner. Levels in the corner. Big right hand to the head. Not looking too good at the moment.
Wait a minute, Diablo Jr. on that top rope, but James Ross taking advantage. Flipping it. Ashley Evers gets Dwayne Tenney into the corner.
Diablo Jr. draped over the ropes.
Wait a minute, what?
Ross picking him up.
He's not even the legal man. Oh my God!
Lord. Diablo Jr. right now is dreaming of a Mexican goat burrito dinner.
Time vote. No! Wait a minute! He's not neither man's legals!
The end is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no!
Leg drop. Heavens, cover. 1, 2, 3. Let the
Your winners and still NWA North American Tag Team Champions, Team Mega!
celebration begin for Team Mega. Let the people and let the Gift Garage take apart the Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions of the world. You see the Bunkhouse Boys in there. Revolution back Diablo here. Big Willie Blackheart in the corner. Joining time by Derik. Making up on Tenney. Let's see the decision these men have for the Benedict Arnolds of Mountain State Wrestling.
Mike Bam, Big Boy Blackheart. Big Boy Blackheart just knocking down Bryan James. There's no control out here. We need Larry Light. We need somebody.
We don't need nothing to go on out here. This is for a seat. On account of all the boys in the back, Dynamite Derek Billings, Bryan, Karl, the Bunkhouse Boys, want everyone to know that Diablo Jr. and Tenney are going to get away with something done. But you see the focus of the belts is so strong from all the men in the ring right now. Nobody's laying up on no one.
And the Gift Garage intelligently getting out of there as the Bunkhouse Boys just deliver a beating to the Gift Garage. And poor Diablo Jr. and Tenney, they could have had that match won. I really want Bob Trowbridge and the NWA Championship Committee to review that footage because in my perspective, the legal man was not pinned.
You hear the clock ticking, Ricky? Tick, tock, tick, tock. It's the end is near. The end of your championship reign, the end of your reign of terror with the Gift Garage. You want to beat up everybody you see coming in your path? You want to reign supreme? You want to be the dictator? You want to be the man? Well, jump on this man! Jump on me! Jump on the people! Because you know what? The people will bite you right back! In the Gift Garage, you bring them too far I care. I don't care. You bring anything you got. Stroh's coming for you. And I'm bringing hell with me. And my people. And we're going to take you down and get back our gold. So bring everything you got. Bring your A game. Bring everything you have. Because I'm going to bring mine. I'm going to come up for you. And you're going to tap out. Ooh la la.
Come on! Come on, get him, Dee. Come on, Ricky.
You want this back, Maestro? How bad do you want it? Beg for it! Beg for it, chump! You'll never get this back!
Friday, July 16th at Summersville. Big Karl's gonna be riding in on his Harley, and he's gonna tear the town down. We're gonna go hog wild on Friday, July 16th.
Fans, Saturday, the 17th of July, we'll be in Matoka. Come out, 7:30 bell time. I hold on for a second. I'm trying to tell them about a show. I don't know where my hair went, where everything else went. We got Matoka. Just come out to Matoka, July 17th, Saturday night. See you there.
what a great match we just saw. Two big teams giving it their all, and unfortunately, Diablo Jr. and Dwayne Tenney getting jumped by not only the Gift Garage, but the Bunkhouse Boys.
You could say unfortunately all you want. I think it's very fortunate that they got jumped. That was a receipt for all the disrespect that they showed the Mountain Men and the Mountain State last week when they cost the Bunkhouse Boys those tag titles, and you can bet retribution's a coming like a freight train.
Unbelievable. Fans, it's been a great hour. Join us next week, Sunday at 11 a.m. on Fox WV.
This is Professional Wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell all my people, all my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss this one. NWA Mountain State Wrestling on Fox WV. Oh yeah!